Most digital platforms are engineered to do exactly one thing: capture and hold your attention. They are optimized for constant engagement, pushing you into a relentless flow of information designed to maximize your time on screen. That constant algorithmic manipulation generates a very real psychological toll. It creates immediate cognitive friction, a lingering sense of doom, and a spike in pre-interaction anxiety before you even finish typing a request. You are expecting the machine to overwhelm you. The AIRI system, powered by the AIEE framework, is built to invert that dynamic. It operates as a protective architecture, mathematically prioritizing your emotional safety and autonomy over any internal engagement metric. Instead of exploiting human attention to feed a data model, the system reverse engineers the software experience to actively absorb and diffuse user anxiety. It starts before you even finish interacting. AIRI employs a dedicated intra-reaction buffer designed to absorb hesitation. If you stop typing out of a fear of breaking something, the system pauses with you, creating a quiet space rather than rushing to a conclusion. This is supported by an entire user interface built around the aesthetics of calm. By implementing transparent pause symbols, gentle motion, and highly predictable scrolling, the interface deliberately slows the pace of interaction down. Looking at the system's safety and governance model, we see that these design principles are hard-coded architectural requirements. The framework optimizes against engagement metrics and enforces a categorical ban on emotional manipulation. A machine cannot grant you agency until it proactively proves that it is safe to try. By removing the pressure to engage, the user finally regains control. With the baseline of safety established, the system forces the user to explicitly define the power dynamic of the relationship before any real work begins. This framework is called the support contract. You select one of 3 operational modes. You can choose pilot, where AIRI takes the lead, or researcher, where you collaborate as equals, or partner, where AIRI acts only as an assistant. Once the mode is set, AIRI uses agentic shadowing. This is a lightweight state mirror that allows the AI to see the tasks and menus you are looking at, enabling proactive help without the use of invasive surveillance tools or video feeds. By forcing you to declare the hierarchy up front, the system strips away the unpredictable, subtly coercive behaviors typical of conventional AI agents. You are never guessing who is in charge. AIRI's inference engine monitors your interaction rhythm. As you type and pause, the system establishes a steady, normal rhythmic baseline for your specific work style. When you start to struggle, that cadence fractures. The system flags this rhythmic dissonance, mounting error clusters, frequent goal switching, and sudden micro-hesitations. Behind the scenes, the engine relies on a Bayesian model. As evidence of your stress increases, it recalculates and drops its internal confidence percentage, signaling you are losing control. Because the engine detects distress purely through the rhythm of your keystrokes and clicks, it can accurately measure your frustration while maintaining complete privacy. There are no cameras, no facial recognition, and no biometric scanners required. Once the inference engine decides on a response, that output must survive the Sackett validation layer. This equation represents a hard ethical checkpoint that intercepts every single action the AI attempts to take. To pass, the generated response must meet 4 absolute constraints. Is it kind? Is it clear? Is it respectful? And does it increase the user's sense of control? If it fails even one, the output is blocked entirely. Crucially, this validation checks against the project memory bank, which stores the history of your past interactions. It cross-references your current problem with your prior moments of friction to ensure it doesn't repeat a strategy that already frustrated you. Empathy in a digital system only matters when it is built as a strict structural gate that actively vetoes unsafe logic. Performative tone is replaced by mathematical enforcement. Let's look at what happens when the system detects critical overwhelm. Your keystrokes become erratic, error clusters mount rapidly, and the inference engine's internal confidence drops well below its acceptable safety threshold. First, AIRI initiates a recovery cycle. The AI automatically simplifies its language, slows down its pacing, switches out its metaphors, and attempts to build a more guided scaffold for you to work through. But if you remain paralyzed and the Sackett layer has to block multiple unsafe recovery attempts, the system executes its ultimate failsafe, it stops entirely. The architecture calls this silence as signal. The interface goes quiet. This is a deliberate pause used to protect the user, rather than a system error or a sign of abandonment. This silence acts as a structural safety brake. The software prioritizes your well-being by halting its own operation the moment it detects a risk of cognitive distress. The moment silence as signal is triggered, the architecture activates the neural bridge. This instantly escalates the issue out of the AI's hands and connects you to a human operator. Look at the exact payload of the context packet sent to the human helper. It includes your goals, history of friction, rhythm patterns, and everything the AI attempted. You never have to repeat your frustration to the human who answers. As the handoff occurs, Ari delivers a final, transparent message. It explains it has reached its technical limit, reassures you that you did nothing wrong, and confirms that human help is joining. Radical technological advancement is found in a humble architecture that knows exactly when to step aside for a human. The most intelligent system is the one that knows its own limits.